Hi, I'm going to show you how to transcribe using our technology. First thing you're going to do is download your file. So for example, if you have a link like this, you would just right click and save it to your hard drive. Once you have your file saved to your hard drive, what you want to do is narrow down your file so it includes only the portion of the full audio file that you want to transcribe. Okay, because you don't want a full hour file being processed if you only want to transcribe a 5-minute section of it. So we want to cut the file. To do that, we're going to go to mediaeditor.tk and choose the file. It should be pretty intuitive. Once you have the file in there, what you're going to do is click the Cut File button, and you'll see in the bottom left the progress. I'm out in the country on a fairly slow internet connection, so it's moving pretty slow. But for you, it'll move much faster if you're on a faster internet, or if you're on campus, it'll move really fast. But I'm also using a fairly large file here, and so that's another reason why we're going to cut these, is that they are pretty large files, and it takes a long time to do things like this sort of processing. So I'm going to pause this while it's working, and I'll restart it again once it's about done. Okay, so now it's hit 100, and once it does that, it will open up a new page, and you'll see the editing screen where you will decide where you want to start and edit your new file. And this is going to be just the beginning and end of the open-ended question. So what you're going to do is you're just going to pull forward, make a guess about where it is, and hit play.
Have you had high exposure to homeless or low exposure to homeless?
Listen to it, decide where it is, listen to a couple spots, figure out where the beginning of it is, and then you're going to write that in the box here. So we'll do like 650. Doesn't have to be exact, but it does need to fully encompass that interview portion, the open-ended question. So you know, if you absolutely cannot have it less. The recording can't be less than the length of the open-ended question, but it can be longer than. Once you found the beginning, what you're going to do is just kind of scroll forward until you think you've got somewhere around the end, and listen to it until you've come to a conclusion that you found the end of the interview. And we'll just say, for the sake of argument here, that we're found the end of the open-ended question at 13:30. So it's 6:50 to 13:30. Then we're going to click this update button, and then we're going to click the cut button, and then you're going to see processing, and then we're going to download the file. Click the download file button, and you'll see here that this file is no longer 30 minutes or whatever it was. It's going to be just 7 minutes or something like that. So this is how we start. We're going to next, after we've cut our file, we're going to go to the transcription site, transcript1.tk, transcriptone.tk, transcript1.tk. We're going to search for that file, that shortened audio file that we just created, and mine is still downloading. It'll be ready in about 40 seconds. What you're going to do is just click the choose file and pull that file up. Then we're going to click upload, and once we've done that, you're going to see a very similar screen, except in this case what you're going to be able to do is to actually type or speak the words of you and the person that you interviewed, the interviewee, and create your transcript. So let's get started and demonstrate that. What you're going to do is once you're at transcript1.tk, you're going to come to the Choose File button. Click Choose File. See, here's our file, and you see it's about 6:43. So there you go, about 7 minutes, which is in this case we'll say is encompassing our open-ended question. And then I'm going to upload the file. You'll see the processing speed here much faster because it's a shorter file. I won't have to hit pause on the recording this time. Of course, you can type things out the old-fashioned way, but the software makes things much quicker, particularly if you're doing a batch of transcription. If you only need to do a couple sentences, then the software probably is not worth it. But if you have to do a serious batch of work, then you're going to do something like this. So what you see here is the transcription screen. That's the play button. Slower, normal, and faster make the speed of the playback go slower, normal, or faster. There's a rewind and fast forward button there. Here's the instructions. We're going to click play, set the start and end loop period. Within the loop period, we're going to either type or speak what we hear being said. Then we're going to click add update. Then it's going to repeat the same the same steps. So let me demonstrate that, and then we'll be done. I'm going to hit play. I'm going to start the loop.
News article. Conversation with friends, with family and friends. Same subject and all neighborhood.
Okay, so then I'll end the loop there. It's a little bit hard to hear, but I'm just doing a demonstration now, so
news article. Conversation with friends, with family and friends.
So from here, what I can do within the loop period, I'm going to either type or speak what I've heard. So what I heard them say is, how do you feel about the police? And then the other person said, the police are there for my protection. And then instead of typing, you can also speak it. So you can also hit the record button. How do you feel about the police? Question mark. I like the police. I think they're there for my protection. Period. So then you hit the stop button, and then you hit add update, and then the process just starts over. You create your start loop period. You either type or speak within that period. Then you hit add update. Once you've got it all done, or any time throughout the whole process, even after typing or speaking every sentence, you click download transcription, and it downloads a file. If your computer, like this one, it doesn't want to open it, what you can do is just go to the actual file, download, and you can change the file name or the file ending to doc. Say yes, I'm sure, and then you can open it and you'll see the time-stamped transcript. Okay, and that's what you'll actually copy and paste whenever you submit, or you'll submit the file. There you'll have your time-stamped transcript created with the transcription software.